How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be just having a look at some Digimon Masters and seeing how we're going with it, and just having a look at also the Devimon raid. So I've got about if you guys are new to the channel, you know that I don't plan on putting this. Well, if you guys are new to this channel, you may not know. I do not plan on making this a regular series. This game. It won't be a regular series. I may do like a couple of videos here and there, but this game is very much a sort of my own time sort of grind. Like I'm not gonna sit here and record a bunch of stuff. So I'll probably do a couple of the bigger moments until I stop playing. Once I stop playing, I won't be doing any more, because this game is definitely got an expiration date for me. I can definitely see it getting old at some point, especially with how much Game King or not Game King, but whoever does the shopping, like the shop and pricing and all that, like there's only a certain amount of money torture I can put up with on this game. And as much as I don't mind spending money on games that I enjoy, and at the moment I've been spending money on this game, as you can probably tell. I've got Agumon, I've got Vmon, Veedramon, and I've got Salamon, which is just the Joggerous Salamon, and they're all at the three of them are level 5 hatches. The only one that I really paid for was Vmon. Salamon I got free, and I think Agumon and Gabumon, they were actually part of a welcome back box that I must have opened a while ago on this account, back in like 2018 or something. I don't know, whenever I turn this game on to just sort of, because what I used to do is I used to go around to all of my accounts and just see if I got welcome back boxes. I never played. I would sort of just open up an account and see if I got any welcome back boxes and open them up. I guess I must have had a bunch of stuff in my welcome back box, and I decided just to make a new account on this and open them up on that, just in case I decided I wanted to play after I saw what I got. I got some good stuff. I just didn't play very much. I played enough though. I already had all these done. I don't have like, I apparently didn't use my starter like at all. But I mean, you don't really need to either, because it's like the starter, like I don't think it's really that good anyway. So it is what it is though. The game itself has been fun. I will be the first to admit it has been enjoyable. It does get boring when you're sort of just going on File Island and you're just going through your dailies on File Island until you get to Server Continent, and pretty much like until you get your first Digimon to level 99 plus. To get the Vitandi terminal or whatever. I'm not too far in the game. I'm not up to late game. I don't even think I'm up to late game yet. Definitely not, considering I haven't even gotten level 99 Digimon. So I'm nowhere near late game. I'm not nowhere near it. But I've got 60 hours. Actually, we'll say 45. We'll say 45 because I don't know if I had already hours on there. We'll say like 50 hours. We'll say 50. But we got about 50 hours clocked on the game. We've beaten Devimon raid. The footage you're watching is me going back through with a friend of mine, who wanted to come play as well. So I was running through with him. I was running through the raid with him, trying to see if I could help him get it. This particular raid had a lot of people show up to it, so unfortunately my friend wasn't actually able to finish this raid properly because he wasn't quick enough to click on Kawagumon and I believe Meramon. I think they're the two that he missed, was Meramon and Kawagumon. But he's enjoying the game as well. There's also another person that I've been playing with as well. Not really playing with, but there's another person that my friend is friends with. A friend of a friend that's been playing, and he also sort of parties up with us every now and then. Pretty much at this point in time of recording, my tamer level is 60. So it's after this video. My tamer level is 60, so I'm pretty much waiting for 64, and then I get to go to Server Continent. Because I was wondering what you do after the Devimon fight, and I looked it up, and yeah, you go to Server Continent, but you can't go there until your tamer level is 64, I believe it was. And then apparently you only get access to one area's set of missions, and then you have to get to 75, which apparently getting to level 75 is like leveling up, like, I think someone said like 5 Digimon to level 99, something like that. Now I could be misquoting, but that sounds like a massive grind, and that's why this video will probably, if I'm being completely real, this video will probably be the last one that I record for Digimon Masters for a little bit, until I get to Server Continent and am able to do some of those more other missions. If there's anything else that there's like that's actually fun to do that I can get access to before Server Continent missions, so before level 75 Tamer, let me know and I'll check it out and maybe do that as well. The only thing we'll probably be doing on this channel is maybe raids. This is recorded after the fact, because at the time of recording this, I was sort of battling a bit of a sore throat, and I was obviously stressing because of the current situation. But it went away the next day. It was fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I think it was just because it's winter in Australia, so it's flu season already. It's flu season in Australia on top of everything that's going on. So I think I just had a bit of a dry throat. I think that's all it was. There's no flu, but anyway. The game in itself, if I was going to be completely honest, I've spent maybe 150 AUD on this game, so that's like $100 US. So I haven't spent too much money on this game. After playing it for 50 hours, I can't really recommend people, I can recommend people to play it for fun, sure. But if you're looking for a game that's actually going to have longevity for you and hold up, this is not the game for you. I've been to some areas where there's like a majority of people that play this game are like, at least when I'm on, Spanish players. There's not many people on at the time that I'm usually on that is English speaking, because I doubt many people in Australia play this game. So you end up seeing a lot of Brazilian, Spanish, I'm not really too sure what they all speak. I know like there's Portuguese and Spanish. That you see that a lot on the servers. English, the only time I ever see English players is if I get on like at like 3 a.m. If I'm on it, well, not even 3, honestly. Probably if I'm on at like 5 a.m. for some reason, I'll see some English players advertising like, English guilds and stuff, but other than that, it's mainly Brazilian players. So if you're looking to make friends and stuff and you don't speak Portuguese or Spanish, then I don't know if this game is for you. But I mean, if you can get a couple of your mates into the game, then that's fine. You can just do that, because overall this game is somewhat decent to play. It's enjoyable. As you can tell, I've clocked 50 hours on this game. Now, the 50 hours that I've clocked wasn't all grinding. There was obviously idle time and stuff, and there was moments where I wasn't really doing the XP grinding, and it was more... I know there was a solid 10 hours where I had a shop set up, selling stuff. I made like 50 Terra, so that was really cool. That's how I got my Vmon egg, which I got level 4, and then I had to get some hatchback ups, and yeah, so that was great. I despise the fact that they made hatchback at level 5s. And I also want to say, as much as I love Transcendence, so this is just going to be a rant video pretty much of my progress in this game and how much of what I've come to understand. Transcendence is essentially the game telling you, yeah, level 4s are good, they're fine, you'll be able to get through most of the game with it, but if you want to be able to get to end game stuff, then you have to get level 5s, and the only way to get level 5 is by getting either random Digi-Egg level 5s, which you get like Riddle Eggs, which at the moment there's like Riddle Digi-Eggs, Gamma, Beta Alpha, and there's also new ones that you get the Riddle Digi-Egg X Anti and Riddle Digi-Egg Joggerus or something. So those eggs only give you Joggerus or X Anti Digimon, but they also give you guaranteed level 5s. So that's honestly the only way to get level 5s, unless you plan on grinding out Devimon raids to get hatchback at level 5s, or you buy the Digivice packs off the store, which have hatchback at level 5s, which is what I did. I bought a couple of those, and I was lucky enough for the second hatchback at level 5 to work on the Vmon. But this game is a money suck, really. And the fact that they've made hatchback at level 5s is a big reason why I know this game has an expiration date, because I'm not going, like, because it's pretty much them saying there's hatchback that level 4s are shit now. I don't know, like, for me, I think of late game, I think of end game, and I think that there's no point in getting a level 4 if I can't transcend it, so I have to go level 5. Like, I'm that sort of person that thinks, like, there's no point in me getting a level 4 because I can't transcend, even if I may not get to transcending I don't want it to be a situation where there's no way I can transcend because it's level 4. I'd like to I need to have that possibility open, and it ended up, yeah, it sucks. It sucks for me because that's just my issue. A lot of people run with level 4s, but if you want to get to endgame, you need level 5s, which is a big reason why I pushed for level 5 Veedramon, was because of Magnamon. He has an AoE. He's like the easiest AoE to get. But like, I knew that I wanted to get him level 5. Because I don't know when I'm gonna get another Miracle Digi-Egg. I was lucky enough to get a Miracle Digi-Egg in a monster card Digi-Egg box. I was very lucky. Got very lucky. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's like the drop rate of that is like a 1% chance of getting that, which is also ridiculous. Another thing in the shop is you get random ex-ante packages, and I say this in quotations because it's pretty much it's advertised. The Digimon that you want is always advertised on the front, but that Digimon has a 1% chance of you getting it, and you have like upwards of 5% chance of getting any other one. So you got a 1% chance of getting the X antibody that you want in that pack. So do not buy them. Don't buy them. It's ridiculous. It's pretty much a gacha system inside of this game. It's essentially a gacha system, but it's terrible rates. It's terrible rates. I played Dokkan Battle, and I spent a lot of time playing Dokkan Battle, and these are worse rates than Dokkan Battle. And also, level 4 to 5 eggs. Okay, so there's a 5% chance that you'll get a level 5 egg out of a Merc egg. So if it's a level 4 to 5, there's a 5% chance you'll get that level 5, or something like that. It's something really shit and low like that, or 20% maybe. I don't know. But if you get like a normal Merc egg off of the store that's level 3 to 5, you got like a 5% chance of getting a level 5, and you only got like a 27% chance overall of getting a level 4 and a 70% chance of getting a level 3. So you might as well, you pretty much, when you go into buying it, you might as well just sort of go into it assuming that you're going to go level 3, because you'll never get that level 4. And that's something that I also noticed that was really shit. So there's a lot of things that this game has done. To summarize, there's a lot of things that this game has done since I last played it in terms of pay to win that I don't like, but there's also a lot of things that I do like. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I would say I do like it. But, so I'm playing with the Steam version. With the Steam version, you can't buy stuff in the store and sell it. So I pretty much have to have a GameKing account, and I have to have the Steam account. I use the Steam account because the Steam account is safer to use, allegedly. That's what they say. So I use the Steam account, and I use a GameKing account with just like, I don't know, I just gave it like a random username because it didn't really matter, because I wasn't going to use the GameKing account anyway. So you just give it a random username or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you do with it, you just do whatever. It doesn't have to be an official account or anything, because all you're going to be using it for is buying stuff in the shop, and then you literally just gift it to your character in the Steam account, and then you can sell it. If you buy anything you buy in the Steam store, from the Steam cash shop, you can't sell. It's locked to it's character bound, because apparently they did there was like a credit card scam going around like in 2018 or something. I don't know. I've done a lot of research on this game, guys. Okay, I've done a fair bit of research. But look, I don't want to rant too much longer. This video is timed already, pre-timed, because it's just going for as long as this raid is going. But look, I'll try and get into, I'll timestamp this, so like the first part of this video is mainly just going to be like the cons and just sort of an overall thing. The good things about this game, I will say there's a very, very good Digimon selection. I'll try and be a bit more positive about some of this shit now. There's a very good Digimon selection. I'm very happy with some of the Digimon selections that you get in this game. It's very cool. I like it. It's a lot of diversity, even though you pretty much see the same like 5 Digimon in every raid ever. Like you always see Jogras Digimon because they're the best. Like the Jogras ones are the best in the game. For example, you see pretty much you always see an Omegamon Ultra S. Well, I do at least. I see pretty much a lot of Ultra S Omegamon or Ultra S V. Or Omegamon Black, as you can see on the screen. Examon is a big one as well, one that I've been seeing a lot, which is very annoying to see in raids because their wings block out like the screen and you can't see the Digimon spawning, which is really shit. But the most common one by far is Alphamon, or whatever it's called. The Alphamon, that is the one that you see the most. Like that is the one I see most common. I don't blame people. Alphamon is a boss to look at. He's a very cool looking Digimon. I've been seeing a lot of Zed Millenniumon as well, like the Millenniumon one, the Jogras. That one's apparently really good, I guess, as well. But yeah, you don't really see too many of the top tier ones in these dungeons because they're all off doing endgame stuff. You know, like the endgame raids in like Tokyo Odaiba or Minato Town or whatever those other places are called. I don't really know what they are. But yeah, I don't know, this game, it gives me mixed emotions when I'm playing this game, because I know that I'm spending so much time playing this game, but I know that I'm not going to play this game forever, because this game is one of those games. One thing I found really funny was they added 2 new, so they have Vmon X Vmon, which is, you know, to be expected, but which is the Imperial Digimon line. But what they added as well as that, on top of it, was they actually added a Vmon Jogras line as well. So there's technically 2 Imperial Digimons in the game. There's the X Vmon line Imperial Digimon, which doesn't require Jogras, and then there's another one that requires you to have the Wormmon Jogras as well. Like, so there's a Wormmon that goes into Imperial Digimon as well. Which I don't get it. It just seems it seems so scummy. Like, they added another Vmon for that, but it just, I don't know. I can't really judge it too much because, you know, it is what it is. The Jogras line Vmon doesn't get like the armor evolutions that the X Vmon line does. So I mean, in that regard, like, I guess sure, but yeah, that's pretty much what you get. That's the only difference you get between the two, is that the X Vmon gets Lydramon and whatever it's called, Ninjamon. I don't know what it's called. The Samuraimon, Shikasmon, or the one that uses Digi-Egg of something, sincerity or kindness, or it's the dude with the kunai arms or whatever. Yeah, either way, it doesn't really matter. It's not important. But yeah, it's there's just so much in this game that makes sense, and then there's just so much that just doesn't make sense, or it just seems like I don't really know what they were trying to go for. You know, overall, to summarize everything I've pretty much said, this game, in conclusion, this is it. This is all I'm going to say regarding the game now, is that the game is just a money suck, but it is fun to play. But it is a money suck. But it is enjoyable to play when you're just sort of bored, and especially during times like these where you're kind of restricted on going out and being around heaps of people. This game, I mean, sure, go for it. But I'd honestly recommend playing like a game that like Cyber Sleuth or something. That will give you your Digimon fix. It's free, completely free. You get access to every Digivolution line. It's turn-based. It's like a Pokemon game, but Digimon, kind of. I guess. I don't want to say that because it's not exactly like Pokemon, but honestly, I've been playing Hacker's Memory, and I honestly have so much, because I finished Cyber Sleuth 1 during COVID, or whatever, yeah, and I've been playing through Hacker's Memory, and honestly, it really sucks how much more I enjoy playing a free-to-play game than I do playing this game. This game feels like a chore to play. Like, if you haven't been playing this since it sort of came out, or at least if you haven't been playing this for like the past 2-3 years, it's going to take forever to sort of get to where a lot of people are, because especially if you missed the jump event, which essentially gave you a level 60 tamer, which, I mean, it doesn't take very long to get to level 60. Even though I am 50 hours into the game, I haven't played every single day either. Like, it's a weird sort of confliction. If I had been playing if I had been playing every single day, doing my dailies every single day, I'd be past 60 by now. I'd probably be up to 65, close to 70 by now. I know I would be. I'd be close to 70 if I'd been doing my dailies every single day for the past like 7 days. But there's been a lot of just me mucking around and looking at stuff as well. That's why I've got so many hours, but not the results. But yeah, I think that's really all. I don't think there's really anything else to say about it. Hope you guys didn't mind me ranting about it too much. I just sort of wanted to give my thoughts on it. I don't really feel the need to make too many videos on this game. This will probably, like I said, this will probably be the last one I make for a little bit. Apologies if I was talking out of my ass too much. It's just, I'm sort of talking based on my experience. But one thing I will say, do not go to Tokyo Odaiba if you've got a starter Digimon, because you will get called nothing but a noob, no skill, and you will get cussed out by like every player there. So do not go to Tokyo Odaiba unless you are like sort of near late game. But anyway, that's really it. Hope you guys didn't mind me ranting about this game too much. This is definitely a different type of video. It's not exactly the same as the first video, but I have sort of experienced a lot, and I didn't really know how to sort of structure this video, so I just decided to just do a rant video. And yeah, pretty much after this video, we're just going to move on. We're going to go back to doing the content that we were doing before. I apologize if you were sort of hoping I would do more Digimon Masters on this channel. Some of you, I've gotten like a few subs from doing that video, so I do apologize if I've disappointed anyone. If you want to unsub, go for it. Honestly, I'm not going to keep doing Digimon Masters just because I get subs, as much as that is sort of the way you're supposed to do it. I've also seen what happens to Digimon Master channels, and they die out. And I'm not the type of person that will play this game for like a year and commit to it. You know, I'll play it for like a month or two and I'll move on to something else. That's just the type of person I am. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!